Hey guys, this is the Non-Potable Ants, and this is Fringe Season 1 Episode 1 Pilot Part 2. As you guys should know, I have split this into 2 episodes. The first part is probably the previous video to this I uploaded. So in the previous video, a lot happened. People on a plane, their skin started to melt off or dissolve. Olivia's boyfriend or secret love or something got injured because of the guy because one of the guys who was on the plane, his skin started melting off, and then she did some research and found this Walter Bishop guy, and the only way that she could possibly get hold of him was to contact his son Peter Bishop, and so she went to Iraq and had him come over to help get Walter out of the mental institution that he was in. And now Walter Bishop is out and he's back in his old lab in Harvard to do some tests on a cow. Honestly, if I was telling the story of what I've had so far to a random person who's never seen this show, I think they'd be a bit confused, you know? Kind of. Honestly, the show seems actually very good, considering it seems to have been very popular when it first came out, 9 million views. And yet, hardly anyone I know has ever even watched this, and has only ever heard of it and never even watched even a clip. I never watched anything before watching the trailer. It's weird how this show exists without anyone talking about it, really. So, anyway, that's my little rant of the beginning, so let's just continue with the episode.
It all went up, everything. And the suspect who might have those answers got away, and John was the only one who saw his face. So how long does he have left?
We saw his face.
Current rate of crystallization, cellular degradation.
How long?
24 hours. This technique to extract information from a corpse once. You can do that if they haven't been dead for longer than 6 hours.
Right, because after 6 hours, that's when they're really dead.
You could access his memories, assuming there's no
Okay.
brain damage. Of course, you'd have to have an electromagnetic probe.
This reminds me of the story of Stitches, so did Stitches steal this concept?
And you'd be heavily drugged.
Institution, he wants to give you a drug overdose, then stick a metal rod into your head and put you naked into a rusty tank of water.
No, I don't want to. No, I'd rather not. I'm just saying I can.
Okay.
I don't want to. I just can.
Now, you're obviously under severe duress.
Bloody
I
hell.
haven't slept since Iraq, and the man you care about might die, but I'm insane. He is insane, and you're insane for following him.
Excellent. Let's make some LSD.
Hopefully. Let's make some LSD. Hopefully this works.
You should probably strip to your underwear. Hello.
What the hell was that?
Charlie, we don't have 48 hours. I need you to get to Belle. If Walter fails, Belle could be the only one to save us.
What? Libby, what's happening here?
She's going to get naked and go into a rusty tank.
Somewhat.
Oh, somewhat.
Oh, I got you.
I like how that woman is just completely okay with this.
I hope your guy is worth it. It'll rip open your consciousness.
That doesn't sound nice. That sounds kind of painful. Oh my gosh, this is almost exactly like Stitches.
In case you don't come
She's
back,
going into a tank of water.
I just to say before.
She's inside the consciousness.
I'm here.
She sounds creepy like that. Why are they in a junkyard?
That's my uncle's kayak.
Is she gonna find out a terrible secret?
John?
What was that? Nothing.
He knows exactly what they're doing.
Please try. Try and remember.
This is kind of sad. It's not that easy, surely. She's seeing everything from his point of view or something? She's seen the face. Is she having a fit? That's a big office. Then tell her. Why the fuck do people in these shows always have to be so fucking cryptic? SpongeBob. Walter's watching SpongeBob. I like how everyone else is wearing a helmet, but just so that we have to, just so that we get to know that it's Olivia, she doesn't get to wear a helmet and her hair is just out. Did he test on him as a child or something? Because he keeps asking to check him or something. Can someone just fucking catch him for once? Where are all the other police? Okay. Is he going to talk to him? So he told him the chemicals, I'm assuming? What, I was hearing cracking or something. Is his like body deflating? And crushing his ribs or something? I don't know. I'm just making it sound even more vulgar than it actually is. But she's gonna be the one to save the world. Where? I like how she's sort of stumbling in the snow. And she just saved his life. Oh, goodness. Olivia, come on, you can do this. All of that effort to save his life, and then he dies because he's an idiot. Nope. You're staying. The show wouldn't exist if you left. Is that bitch still alive? Stieg or something? Or... no? Oh, shit. Oh, they're gonna use the... tank thingy, aren't they? Anyway, that was Fringe, Season 1, Episode 1. In like that half of the episode, they sort of came up with the idea to go inside, like to sort of go into John's unconsciousness to talk to him and try and see the person's face that hurt him. And then she went, and well, Olivia went into his unconsciousness and saw Stieg, I think his name was, or something. I'm not really sure, but after that they caught him and asked him, hey, like, what's this chemical and how do you, like, cure it, or something like that. And, like, after Peter did some very persuasive talking, hint he broke his fingers or something, he gave them like the cure or something, and then they gave John the cure, and well, John came back to full health. And then Olivia went back to talk to the Stieg guy, and he said that there's a recording that he buried near the house that they caught him in. And well, then she found the recording, and she realised that the person in the recording is John, the person that's threatening Stieg's life. And then John kills him just when Olivia's gone. And then there's like a big car chase scene and like exploding barrels of weird blue liquid. And then John dies, and then he's taken to that woman who has a robotic arm, who works for William Bell, and she's saying, like, how long has he been dead? And then, like, oh, a few hours or something, or a few days, I don't know. And then she says, question him. I'm like, that sounds so weird. At the end, after John died, she goes to Peter, who's about to send Walter back to the mental institution, and asks them to stay because they could help with a lot of cases and stuff, because, as she puts it, Walter is a good man and obviously very smart. So it's honestly actually a very good pilot, and it felt like a movie more like anything. And I've heard this show is amazing, and honestly this is probably one of the best pilots I've seen. most shows really struggle with the pilot, and like this one I didn't really see any struggles. Like even Buffy the Vampire Slayer, my favourite show ever, struggled with their pilot, and this didn't feel, you don't feel the struggle in this, so I am very pleased actually. So yeah, I'll be back with the next episode fairly soon, so yeah, bye.